Good morning and hello-y-ho-ha. How is everyone? Sorry, that's a bit loud. That's my bottle of water. Just trying to make sure I'm being good and drinking what I need to do. Let me push the buttons and let's get started. What buttons do I want to push? Those buttons. That's it. Yay. What am I trying to do now? Push the wrong buttons. That sounds like a great plan. Okay, yeah, we're up in the sky. That's where the best place is. I've just discovered. Hold on. Oh, hang on. F11, F1, F1, and F11. Okay. Oh, honestly, what am I doing? It's first thing in the morning. It is 5:30. There were grumpy cats that woke me up this morning outside. Don't think it was my cat, but it was grumpy cats anyway, angry with each other, which then stressed out my dog again because he's then worried about my cat. And then I let my dog out without even thinking, didn't put my glasses on, just opened the door, and of course my lovely cat had returned sometime during the evening and left him a bird on the doorstep. Ugh. So thankfully I have found a way to remove bird from dog, which is you get fancy liver paste that he loves but only has in the morning with his medicine, and then you put it on a big biscuit that he doesn't normally eat, and then you sort of toy it in front of him, put that outside, shut door, retrieve bird, sadly put it in the bin because it's already dead, and then let dog back in. So that was fun at 5 o'clock this morning. I really appreciated doing that. So I'm a bit tired and trying to be upbeat and happy about it. We've got teachers here this morning, so we're doing an early stream. I haven't looked at cookies and I haven't done any parkour. I just want to get on and do some jobs. Now, I just went into the shop, and while I was in the shop, I went into farming. I bought spawn eggs last year. Not last year, the year before. But I can't remember where from. And somebody was talking about them this morning. No, maybe they're not an official crop. They're not. Are they there? Are they on the end? They're on the end. Torch flowers. Since when have torch flowers been a thing? Oh, I've got the sun peeking through my curtain. You can only sell them? How do you get those? Somebody was talking about them as a crop. You can't buy them in here. Are they a drop from something? I don't know. You're watching my stream? Oh, thank you. I just tried in there. If I just go back in, I couldn't. You can't buy them. You go into farming, and they're here, but they're unobtainable. You can only sell them. You're watching too? Oh, thank you. Ah, I can't spell. So, torch flowers are unobtainable in the shop. Sell only? How do I get them? How do I get them? Oh, I'm still asleep. You need tier 5 colossal. Oh. So you need the armor first. So that's something I won't have then. Right. Okay. Not me going crazy then. Sorry, I'll do the thing in the chat so that people can see that we're talking. And then that's very bizarre. Right. Okay, well, I'm not going a bit crazy. I saw it was somebody was talking about colossal armor and the whole thingamabob at the same time, the torch flowers at the same time. So that's where I've heard it from. I haven't actually heard anything about torch flowers, and my allergies are driving me crazy this morning. That's going to be loads of fun. No, I didn't want to go to loot. This is loot. I didn't want to be here. So this is the loot room, which I clearly wanted to pop to. Let's pop downstairs, where I actually wanted to go. So, warp to, where am I warping to? Home. We're warping home. I really need to change where I'm spawning. Let's empty some of these. I sold some more things this morning. I don't know if I've sold another thing this morning since I've been on. We're now on 2.649 billion. Doing my best to not spend it so I can get as high up as possible. Crazy Fox has beaten me even more. Which is, you know, totally and utterly not frustrating. Zach's here. Hello, thank you. I'm trying to get it done. I have realised that we have maybe 6 weeks left, which is not a lot of time for what we need. I have to remove the armour to be able to put it in the PV chest. Do I have spaces? I do. Right, so let's put these away. I just want to get on. My brain does not want to play. Uh-oh. Okay. We have those that we can sell. I did some dungeon runs yesterday with Bob. He's my mod on here, or one of my mods. Rooty's my other mod, and I've worked with Bob quite a few times, so I know that people want to do some runs with me, and I haven't done them yet. But it's I'm just trying to get more used to doing everything and working with other people. I'm not really a teamy kind of person, to be honest. But because we did some runs, I was able to get the relics, and we got Skycoin Stealer, Point Buster 1, and Mage Hand. I don't know what that says. I think it's an N. So we got a chance to find a random enchant book, a Point Buster, and a Skycoin. The Point Buster I have found quite helpful. Now, if I go into it is relics, isn't it? I'm not holding the tool. Okay. I am holding a proficiency tool. Am I not? Is that my dungeon sword? That's my dungeon sword. Wait, I just put those stuff away. Apparently I didn't, because, you know, why would I do that? Let's try this again. No, that's the wrong button. I can actually play the game. So we have got, yeah, we've got this Point Buster here. Now, how do we do relics merge? Yes, we do. Okay, so we've got those, so we can move this up to a Point Buster 2. So one of these, 50 to 500. Oh. Okay, well, let's just merge them together. And we've got a I can't say it. Sky Coin Stealer and this other one. So let's go back into relics. And we're going to put that back in. And what do we have? Oh, Soul Reaper. Oh, a Sky Coin. Right. I think the souls on the sword is better. So let me go back in here. So we have the pet affinity on this one. Let's put the Sky Coin one on there. And we still haven't sorted out. Oh, we can only take one on this one. Alright, I'll try to fix those up. I don't think this one is able to take them just yet. Oh, it can. Alright, well, let's put that relic on the axe. At least we've got them being used for something. Let's pop in the AH for a moment and see if I can... Oh, I do have space for one more. So these are bone clad. Let's see if they're on the market for anything. I can't ever find them. Real Fish is back. Hello. How are you doing? No, I can't ever find the armor. Would you just please press the right buttons? No, that's still the wrong button. I want this one. And then this one. And then what was it? Bone clad. Look for the normal ones. Look, they're right there. 500,000? Is that it? Okay, right. Well, let's put them up for 1 million. Oh, there's a competition. And then let's just see if we did actually manage to sell something else. I feel like we just sold something else. Ah, also, I bought an armor trim from the dungeons, from the jungle dungeon, I think it was, and I got 2 coast. So I put them together, and it increases your woodcutting proficiency by 20. So I've popped them 2 together, and I put them on my leggings. Now, I am a bit concerned about the helmet and the boots because I keep losing my armor. So, yeah, so I've got to be really careful if I do get some more nice trims. Block's broken. I tell you what, we've got these guys up here. Oh, hold on. No, we've been sorting all of this out yesterday. Let's get that lava going down. You don't remember? It wasn't that long ago. A couple of days. Oh. Okay, so the glass thing at the top is not such a good plan, I don't think. Right. Super breaker. We need to... what do we need to do? Upgrade this pickaxe some more. I knew there was something that I was trying to do. But I'll try to just get the redstone at the minute for something else. I don't want to use anything that's worth money. Maybe about 4 or 5 days ago. I don't think it was too long ago. I don't know, I've done so many streams and they're for so long I can't remember. I haven't actually tried to get out. Yes, that's good. That works. We haven't actually really used it to get out, so... Last time we were here, I was at 1 million value. What, block value? Right, that's that one. Sorry, land value. So I've got a 15 now. Yeah, sorry, my head is just not working this morning. I didn't manage to go to bed until like 2:30 in the morning as per normal. And then these lovely cats were caterwailing outside, which woke me up. But then my dog started to go crazy because he could hear them and was worried about my cat. Then we had this whole bird incident because I opened the door not thinking, I really should think. And I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't see properly. And I had that, you know, I've just this second woken up feeling. And my cat had left my dog a bird on the doorstep, so that was lovely. So I had to try to get that off him, which I did successfully do. I found an easier way by using liver paste. It's his favourite. He gives up a bird for liver paste, but there's a whole thing that I have to do. And then I had to go outside to try and find where these cats were arguing, but I couldn't find them, which was stressing my dog out. Finally, my cat came home, so I'm like, oh, okay. But I want to get on with the stream because my son has a tutor here today, so can't do anything with that. You've just woken up from a nap. Oh, that sounds so nice. Did you have a nice nap? What time is it for you? It is 5:49 in the morning for me. So I've been working really hard here, so I'm really enjoying myself because we've been doing a lot of dungeons, and I've been trying to do parkour stuff and different things. So I have added some lava coming in to this section. We've tidied this all up. It's 2:49 p.m. Wow. Can you just remind me which country? I'm thinking sort of Australia way to be that time of the day. Yeah, it is Australia. Yeah. And so we've got some more flowing lava down here, so it makes it look like you're more likely to be in the volcano. We've covered this area here, so again, it's more to stop me keep falling off, to be honest. That's what I keep doing. So we'll see if that works. What do we need to upgrade this pickaxe? I was in the middle of doing the redstone. What was the redstone for? Might be for the pickaxe. You know, I've lost it this morning completely. Let's scrap. Oh, we haven't got a lot, have we? We really need to start getting more loot. Oh, okay, let's take those. Let's go over here. I love this enchantment box. It works loads better than what the previous one did. It's much less complicated. And then this might be for the pickaxe. It's got to be for the pickaxe. What else would I have made it for? I just need to get... I can't remember if I need 4 stacks or if I need 3. I've got a feeling it's 4. I don't think we'll get on the board at all for the block breaking. I'm just got to let that one come down. We can do another run actually. Let me have a look at... Is it Prof we go to? Yeah. Oh, hang on. We have to look at this first. No, not that way. We have to do it this way. So we are a master level. Then we can do this. Then we can do that one. Yeah, we're on master. So to get it to legend, we need 32 of each. In each one, which I think I said to myself was 4 stacks. Let me just move those over. Yeah. Yeah, so we need 4 stacks. So we can just leave that like that. And it's nearly down. Let's go up to the top. So this system I've got here is working so much better than what we had it before. No, it would do if I put it in. No, don't go and break it, Goose. How? How did I just break that? What? This Goose is just so annoying. I don't actually know how I've just done that. Honestly. I really do try to make it unbreakable. I really do try. That's not going to be right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix that. It's just going to come out of here, go around there. Honestly, I try to do it so I don't break it, and then I still break it. I don't know how. I just don't know how I break it so badly. It's the simplest system in the world. That's why we use it. And all I do is break that. Anyway, it's making us mine. It's annoying that I've broken it again. I think when I did it before, I used to use a lever with a block and a piston. Next time we make one of these, we'll have to just make it a little bit more predictable with the water. Oh great, now I get to burn my tootsies. Well, just wondering if there's a way that I can get into there. I've got hundreds of buckets. Did I put any in here for sale? I did. Right, let's see if we can just sort of catch it through the middle somewhere. If we use the shears on the glass, we might be able to save a little bit of it. I'm just going to just pop that there for a minute. Okay, right, so we've got that part going down, and this bit should disappear in theory. Let's go see if we can just break a few more. Right, so no, see, like, I've just started it. Why did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. Let's hope that they just stay where they are. I got 515. Yeah, the lowest one. Actually, that wasn't too bad. Considering I still don't have a proper pickaxe and I don't have anything else. Oh, I found the Pet Affinity found us a pet egg. That's nice to know. So I do try to do the competitions because it forces me to do things that I wouldn't normally be doing. Alright, let's tidy that bit out. Look what I've done. What have I done? Oh, hang on, let's just go up the top. We might be able to if we put some more water back in here and actually put it where it belongs, and then let's do that, then we might be able to put water there, and then that should go down and hopefully do some of that lot. Fingers crossed. Anyway, you got 15. Wow, that's brilliant. It's not doing any of it. That's okay. Well, we'll just let it, all we've got to do is just let all of that drain itself back out, then mine what we've got in here. I think I'll just leave it in a heap. Who Who needed a generator anyway that works? Right. Let's try and get on, shall we? And not destroy everything. Yeah, just from voting. It's good, isn't it? I think I've got probably about £35, but I had some from left over from not last season, the season before. I just save mine. I don't use them until I need them. I seem to have a whole bunch of buckets, so I might see if I can sell them. I can't think why anybody would need this many buckets, but it's... Oh, hang on, we've got some nether stars there. They can come out. I'm trying to organise things. I forgot I've got a whole bunch of blackstone in here. So we can use some of those up. So they can go in here. We only need 4 with water in. This can go over here. Right, we can get ourselves sorted in a second. These are enchanted ones. But we wanted to have a look at prismarine because if I remember rightly, on the rotating shop... Yeah, this is how I found out. There's torch flowers. I didn't even know that they were a thing. Prismarine shards. They're on a 3-drop. So, let me go down to here. And just empty my inventory for a moment. Oh, you're not... You need to... No, you can't go. You two can go. Let's get rid of this. These are bones from the dungeons. That's why they're not going through. And then the PV6. I'm sorry, we will get on in a moment. I just lost the plot for a minute. So if we do that, and then if we go into the overflow, I have got a lot of prismarine shards. Apparently I have 95,000 of them. Now if I put a whole bunch of those in there for a minute, and we do that, I like to see how much they're worth. No, not a shop. No, sell. Not sell all. Okay, so one prismarine shard is worth $22.47. One stack is worth 1,438. One condensed is worth nearly 45,000, and the 21 worth nearly $1 million. That's a lot. So if we sell all, let's see how much we get. Oh, I didn't read that right. Clearly. Oh, did it? No, it's because it hasn't sold the prismarine shards. Okay, the condensed ones. So yeah, almost $1 million we just got out of that lot. That's crazy. So we need to try and sell some of these whilst they're on the rotating shop. Oh, we've got more pet eggs there. The problem is you have to put them in your inventory. So if let me just have a look at when the RS finishes. Oh, we've got a whole day, so I'll try and work on those when we're off the stream. But there's a little bit of money for me to make. But that's a lot that I need to try to get out of my inventory. And let me take these out. I'm trying desperately to keep it a bit more under control. 89,000. So it's going to take me a little while to sell them all. And then I've got this box here is to sell normal things, and then this one is to sell extra items that I don't need on the marketplace. We can buy these. We got another skin crate key. That was lucky number 13, I think. I do lucky 13s, but we've got iron golems. Prefer withers, but we'll take the golems. That is a skin crate. It is, yeah. These can come out. Put these away. Let's see what books we got. I could really do with some multi-kill 5s. And I really need to get some of these sorted. No, so what happens is I'm actually a redstone rank is where I've purchased up to. Then the media rank gives me wither perks, but for me to be able to move up to dragon I have to actually purchase wither to be able to move onwards. And to be honest, I'm happy with the wither rank, so I'll just stick with that. I can't afford to, unless I can eventually save up on the gift cards, I can't afford to buy rank. And I'm a non-pay-to-win player, so I try to do everything. I did buy a couple of things when I first started. I bought the grind pass and regretted it because I didn't know you didn't keep it, and I never managed to complete it either. So that was a complete waste for me. I purchased fast place, but that's because I do streaming and I do big builds, and there was no way I was going to be able to complete anything if I didn't. What is the replicate doing? Oh yeah, it's boring. So I didn't mind with that one. That one was a really good purchase for me. Wrong one. I knew I was never going to be able to afford the wither rank anytime soon. So I didn't put this away. No, not the squid ink. That one. We've got 13 skin crate keys now, and way too many of those that I can't sell. And I put in here. I have put them in here. Okay. Let's get rid of these. I really want to do some work. Let me just advertise that we're still streaming. It's a funny time of the morning. It can be really busy at this time. But it's also the wrong time of the day for most people. But I don't mind streaming really early because I do catch people like yourself, you know, the other side of the country, the other side of the world even. Right, so this is where I got to last night. I started to add all of this section in here. I've got the 4 in. I just emptied my inventory. Go away. But thank you. So I've added in the 4 here. So we've got rabbits, spiders, the squid, and these. Actually that's what I've done wrong. I knew I had done something wrong yesterday and I could not think what it was. The squid do not want to be in the box. They are in the wrong place. There's a lot of buckets that we don't need. Put one of those away. We don't need... Or do we need that? We'll take it for a minute. I can't remember where we got to. We don't need those at the minute. Can't quite remember where we're up to. Hang on, we could do... Just trying to think about what I need and what I don't need. Do we need any more pressure plates? Let me just put that in my hand to try to help me remember. We need to remove the base of this because it's squid. They swim through the water, so it doesn't matter. So what we do is we just give them a little bit down here. Because they just die. Yeah, that's not going to work. Right, you go down there, and then they won't die so fast because they'll actually be in the water. I'm not quite sure how much space I want. You had to land in the deep bit, did you? The bit that I didn't finish off yesterday. So I don't want them in there. And I don't think I've got any more slabs. So let me just have a look. No. Let me... Where is it? Here. Hi, what's going on? Oh, my inventory is full. Oh, I've got these in here where I just killed them. Let's do that and that one. We want some slabs. Oh, this is what kept happening yesterday. I thought I had made myself a whole stack, but because it doesn't work properly in here, I didn't. I'd made myself 2. So I'm like, where are all my slabs? It took me ages to figure out what had happened. I might have to go and use my nasal spray in a second. I'm really... That looks fancy. I like that. That's fancy. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's gonna be a bad allergy day, I think. Sometimes you wake up in the morning and see you go live at like 2 AM for 5 AM for me. Yeah, I mean that's everything is just so different, aren't they? That's why I try to do the different times. If I'm awake, then I try to do them. I'm just going to have to go and use my eye drops and my nasal spray. My allergies have really hit me this morning. And excuse me, why? That's just rude. I've given you a little bath of water down there, and no, you had to pick up there. It's just rude. Let me just go and AFK by the berries whilst I've just got to go sort myself out. I'm really sorry, but my allergies have really hit me hard this morning for some reason. I won't be long. I'll just leave you with my little video thing. Hello, ho-ha. Okay, I'm back, kind of. Let's just hope that that just knocks it back for me for a minute. Just have another quick drink of water and then let's get on. Right, let's take these back off. I'm so sorry. This hit me really hard this morning. Let's do the fishing because I always forget to go and empty the barrels. I've actually remembered. I think I looked on my screen and it just reminded me. Oh, it wasn't quite full. I've only got 9. That's okay. I'd rather have something than nothing. The amount of times that I forget to empty them. And then we can walk home. It'll be quicker. Yeah, I stream at all different times. I always have done because it depends on my children as well. So the idea in this section is going to be different to this one. So whereas this one is all lava, hot and fiery, this one is going to be the opposite. It's going to be all cold and damp. So we've got this section here is going to be open to the elements, and the water is going to be kind of coming through. So we're going to have sort of this leaking part, and then I'm going to think it goes up to, so it goes one lower there, this level here. So if I just put that there, that's where the water will come into. Just got to think, and then I'm thinking of maybe we could have a waterfall somewhere as well. Z4's here. Hello, how are you? So I think this will be okay. Yeah, he'll be okay like that. You're back from school. You've been to school already this morning, and you're home. I'm just trying to figure out how to do some of this. We need some mossy blocks. Tat Adam's here. Hello, how are you? I'm trying to do this and my brain is not functioning. My allergies have just kicked off really badly. I've just had to go and try to rescue myself for a minute. We don't want do I want some of that in the corner? We wanted this as well. I need to remind myself to put pressure plates down. Yeah. And we also need to stop this from being quite so straight here. So we're building the... We've got more of this to put up here. Okay, right. Have a little vote. Do you want to do the lava like that on all of this red glass? Or do you want me to work on the mossy cold area down here? What one would you rather do? Should we... I can do... Oh, you can just put it in the chat. I could do a little votey thing, but it takes me a minute. You'd rather do the oh no, that's a mixture. Tat, what would you like to do? We could do a mixture of both. We put this away. I'm thinking I'll just carry on thinking on this section for a moment. So if this water is going to be coming in... Yeah, I know you've said that you want to do the lava. I just wonder if Tat's got has an idea of what he would like. And Zach, if you're still here, I wonder if what you think. It's winter at the moment for you. It's summer for us. We've been in a heat wave again. And then when I thought that it's supposed to be heat wave, then apparently, you know, other people are... We're sort of 31 degrees centigrade. And then apparently other people... Where did you come from? Winter doesn't exist? What is it? Oh, no, we used to have snow. Not really a thing that we have anymore. What is going on? I'm getting a little bit confused. Let me put something like this here. I'll try to do a little bit of both. How about I try to do a small section? Please don't keep doing that while I'm trying to work. It's a little bit awkward. Right, so if we do something like this, maybe. Yeah, we'll do a little bit here, and then we'll come back in. We'll do some of the other. I know what I mean. My brain does not want to play. So what we need to be able to do is have it so it is coming through, but not drastically. So this is the level we've got to make it go to. I might have to put hide players on in a second because that's quite frustrating. And let me go over here. It's really weird when I don't listen to the music. I want to bring this. Bring this out. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I love that. I do really like having the music on. It's just lately my head just hasn't wanted to have them. I think it's because I've had it on so much. So I'm just taking a break from it. But then I can put it back. I've had it on this morning already, but I don't listen to the Minecraft sounds, so I just I can just take it or leave it if I want to. Yeah, I like how I've done it a little bit different to how most streamers do. I can't, because of my ME and how my brain works and my cognition now, I can't take all of the fast music all of the time. So I have a mixture of calm music and beaty music. And it works really well because it gives my brain sort of a break in between. I think if you're on it a lot, any game can cause that problem. I just don't have most of them on. In PGG, I don't have the sounds on at all. In fact, there's a lot of time I'll just play without any sounds on. In a lot of games, I don't play a lot of games, but even in Minecraft, I don't have them on. I never have. To start off with, I never played with Minecraft sounds at all. I do now in the survival world, but in PGG I don't. No, we're out of blocks. That's mean. How am I meant to build if I don't have any blocks? Carry on with the smelting mission. No, no. Ugh, that's wrong. Can't do anything where I just do it right. We need that. Thank you. Oh, we're not going to have any in there because it's going in the smelters. Right. So I've been trying to work out where the path goes. So we'll just do a little bit of this, and we'll do a little bit of the lava, and we'll sort of switch over. So what have you all been up to? Are you all playing PGG, or are you doing other things? I know a lot of the viewers are from there. I will be trying to get back to my survival world soon, but you can ask. I'm not really. I cannot stand Roblox at all. My son sums it up for me quite well, actually. I'm not really a gamer, so I do like certain games and I'll play them, but it's pretty much, to be honest, really it's Minecraft. And the thing with that is it allows me to be creative in a way. I'm a really creative person, and it gives me that freedom that other games don't do. I do Fortnite sometimes, and that's only because Mook asked me to learn how to do it with him, and but he doesn't really play that now, and I just don't enjoy them. I just don't enjoy the other games, and it's just really hard work for me to pretend that I enjoy. I'm really fed up with Cookie Clicker now. I would like to stop playing it, but I want to get to a certain point. Rather, if I can, I'd like to try to get all of the achievements. So we're going to keep going just for now, but it's not because I'm enjoying it. It's because I've said that I'm going to do it, and it works quite well. And I'm starting to do some parkour, which again I don't enjoy doing, but I'm doing it because you guys find it hilariously funny that I'm rubbish at it, and then it's going to help me play the game better. I need it for things like the dungeons on here where I just can't play. That kind of works. I hate it. I just don't enjoy this type of a game. That's the thing. It's just not fun, and it's like people say, what about playing Bed Wars? And I'm like, nope. You do wall hops as well, and that's nice that you enjoy it, but I just don't. You haven't mastered it though. Okay, so that's a little bit nicer, and then let's just move that again. So we've got some of this here. We'll need to tweak this more. What we might be able to do is if we add that part there and this part here, then we'll actually be ready to flood this section, which would be nice. So we could do that. That's not going to take me very long. We are almost in that bit already. Now what we could do is have the water should be retained here, and then what we'll do is maybe break a little bit so we've got a leak coming in, and then you can imagine that it's a stormy day and the waves are crashing in and they're going right through, which is why this section stays cold and damp. And then this part here is where the water is going to be leaking through, which is going to allow the squid to live in the water. The water that I gave you. You're silly. Why would you decide to live in the non-watery bit, Squiddy? Go on. The squid, for me, are the worst mob when you're trying to build a farm. Let's just try and get him out of here. I always forget to put it onto the condense. No, actually I don't want him on condense at the minute. So let's break this one down. We'll do it like that, so that he can't land there. So I have to put those all in individually now. That's annoying. I forgot about that. Okay, so and then we'll need to. We could maybe. Oh, I honestly thought I just fast placed the sand. Right, we don't want to use too much of the soul sand in places because it costs so much. But the soul soil is like a quarter of the price. We do that one, then we can put some of this up here like that, and then we can decorate that bit there so they don't keep dying. Okay, then will you take care? No, I think that's more of like a I know that you're not done that for a while. Forsaken is a bit more like a shooty kind of game. I just really am not into them. Minecraft is the game for me, as simple as that. Let me have a look at these. So we want a hole. This was just to remind me that I could have scooped that. Never mind. That's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind always doing everything wrong. So we want to add the sort of base of the volcano, make it look more realistic. It's not just this blob sticking in the ground. Sort of change the shape a bit. Right, let's put that like that, and then let me take some of this. I don't actually know how much of this I'm going to be able. Oh, this is who you are. Hi, Tat. No, I'm fine, thank you, but I do like your fancy suit. I have to say, what trim have you used and colour? How did you get it like that? That's really nice. Silence and diamond. Ah, okay. Looks really cool, I like it. Oh, can't fly for some reason. So let me take that bit out. And then we want to tweak some of this. Wasn't quite what I meant. Hello? Why can't you reach? You could reach the one above it, but you can't reach that one. Don't think that really makes sense, to be honest. So I don't know how this is going to work. I'm just kind of hoping some of it will. Let's bring that one down one more. Okay, so this section here is where the water is actually leaking in. This one would be splashes from the waves. So we want to have a little bit of a a bit here. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to decorate the outside of the volcano. The main thing is just to put the basics in. So we'll just do some. The trouble is, it's just, this is what I don't like about being on a server and where it runs out so fast. I do wish it lasted longer, the season. I can't get the words out. But it doesn't, so not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. Do something like that. That should be okay. We want a little bit more stone in the ground here. Maybe no, they're not. They're quite expensive. I think, have I still got some for sale? I think mine are 4 million. We want to have a little bit of an island here. They are a lot. Oh, maybe mine have all sold. Hold on, let me have a little look. Oh no, I had mob hoppers. How much are the crop hoppers? Let me just have a little look. No, that's the wrong one. That's my stuff that I've sold. What? 3.75 is sensible. Those others are ridiculous. Let me have a little look. Yeah, hang on a second. Heather, wow. How long does each season last? You played a few but never paid attention. About 12 weeks. Sometime I've been on one that lasted about 8 and I've been on one that lasted about 15. Yeah, about 12 weeks. So I'm really worried because I have bitten off a little bit more than I can chew. And hello, how are you? Thank you for joining. I'm trying to go into my PV. No, I don't need to do that twice. There we go. I've put 4 up for the same as the cheapest price on there, if that's any help to you. You just started a few days ago, and you need another 5 million. I've got some wither spawners over here you could bash if that helps. Not being very helpful, am I? Have you seen what I've been doing? I don't know if I do sort of crazy builds, and I specifically am not pay to win, and I try to go for top as well. But because I then do crazy builds, and because I have ME and I'm a full-time carer to my 2 autistic children, it makes it really difficult to do. And everyone seems to be, it's like a different game this season. The last few seasons sort of changed quite a bit, and kind of out of my depth really when it comes to earning anything. I earn mine in a different way. Most people earn it through mob or killing the mobs or grinding, doing the mining and that kind of thing, but I just can't do that with my ME, so I try to sell things and earn it that way. We're just trying to get the structure, the outer volcano in. But it's fun, and I like the way that I don't go. I'm not a pay-to-win player. There's so many people out there that can't do pay-to-win, so it's really important for me. And because I like my streams to be safe for children, the idea is that, you know, they can watch and see that not everybody has to be rich and have loads of money. So I just turn off my. Oh, you're a mum as well. That's nice. You have paid a little, but mostly free to play as well. Just concentrate on missions until you run out of time. Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. Most of the people that come on my stream are either children or grown-ups with autistic children, to be fair. We're very nice here. We have the stream is to be safe for children, so we don't have divisive subjects, and we don't like swearing of any type and different things like that. So it's a really clean channel, very strict on those kind of things. How are you finding being a mum? Have you been a mum for a while, or do you get on with it all okay? I get a real struggle for me, but then part of that is because both of mine have special needs, and their dad died when they were 3 and 7. He'd been ill for a really long, well, sort of nearly 5 years. So it's been a bit rough here, and again, we sort of talk about mental health issues and all sorts of stuff. We're just a nice sort of friendly channel. My brain is just not working this morning. I don't know what time. Oh, can I ask what country that you're from? Thank you. Oh, that's really nice. How do I get so much money? I don't spend it, and I sell everything that I can sell. Anything that I can sell, I will sell if I can. Do you want a tour of the island quickly, if anyone wants to? Do I use farms? I do. They're downstairs. Hang on, I'll show you. However, I don't use them in the way that most people do, because of my ME, I fall asleep while I'm trying to do any mining or harvesting or anything like that. My brain just says, oh look, that's nice and quiet time, and it's like, oh, gone. I just can't control it. It's really annoying. So I do the competitions whenever I can. It forces me to do stuff. I have one son who's 14. Oh, that's so funny. And you're in America. Oh, thank you. No, so I stream at all different times of the day. So you hope I have a lot of people from America. So this is one of them, and then I've got another 3 layers downstairs with all of the different farms in. So I've got them all here. My son is 12 and my daughter is 16, and they wanted to play Minecraft, and I learned to play to help them learn how to play, and then became addicted to it. And then I started to stream Minecraft because my son wanted to be a YouTuber, and at the time he was only 6. So I decided to learn how to do it so that I could try to help him learn. They're all automatic. Oh, sorry, they're all manual. I don't do the automatic stuff. To be honest, in PGG it's a bit hard because the redstone doesn't work in the same way. My survival world is a bit different though. So I have a 13,000 day survival world. We had a quick look at it yesterday, quick tour. And for those of you that are new as well, he does. They've got quite a lot of similar stuff going on here. My son used to practice all the spiel and everything. It was really funny. Actually, he might, I don't know if he likes anything like editing and Roblox. My son's just doing his channel now, and put a link in mine in the description in this one, where he's doing some stuff, so he might like to have a little look at that possibly, if that was all right with you. I'm trying to promote his channel a little bit. I don't promote my own channel. Oh, did you buy them? Yes, I'm assuming by that big strategy there. You got them. Oh, well done. No, you're very welcome. I've just tapped into my reserves for that. So oh yeah, so for those of you that are new as well, I did actually get to record with SB737, which I was super chuffed about. Now you got 75,000. I have wither spawners. I have lots of spawners. You can come and use them and sell all of your loot for free. Well, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so I have a video on here with SB737 touring my world and touring a previous PGG world. I think it was I keep thinking either season 6 or season 7. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think whether I should just carry on with this all in stone and then add a few things. So this section here, have I done it? Hang on, we've got a little bit of a sharp edge here. Let's take some of these out. It's just that this bit's going to be underwater and I don't want it to... It's going to be hard to adjust. So PGG is a bit tricky when you're placing items in water, especially if you're trying to use fast place. I don't know where that block just came from, but that can stay. Oh, the reason for asking which country is because I have this map on my wall. Oh, actually, Tat, I didn't ask you. I have this really cool corkboard map, and then if I have anyone from a new country, I can mark on there where they come from. Right, we'll leave that section. Let me just turn that bit off. There's a few holes there. Why are there holes? It looks really odd at the minute. No, I'm pushing all the wrong buttons again. Pushing all the F buttons. Whoop, that's a bit fast. Oh, thank you. Choo-choo's Gaming. Oh, okay. I don't know who that is, to be honest. I don't really watch that many people. We were just having this conversation a minute ago. I'm not really a gamer. Is sugarcane, netherwort, potatoes or melons? I would say netherwort because it's expensive to set up, but you do get good money from it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not really... I really like Scar from Hermitcraft and Mumbo Jumbo, but I just don't have time to really sit and watch anything. We have a bit of a weird life over here, so I just try to deal with the daily life as it is, as it happens. I'm not normally quite so jittery as this. I'm just having a bit of a rough morning. Yeah, but because I'm a full-time carer for both of my children and they're both home educated. Oh, that's why that's there. They can't cope with school. They both have to have tutors, so I have tutors coming in and out of the house all of the time, and everything just gets, life just gets crazy here. Ireland has a 41 layer cactus farm, but like no manual farms. Ah, okay. Right, I think the outside part here is pretty much how I want it, apart from this section, which is not how I want it. Let's put something like that, and then let's do, oh actually we could leave some of that exposed there. If I take this wall out, I'm going to just get some moss in a minute, and we're going to moss it. I love the moss block. I love how its mechanic works. I didn't mean to do it like that. Hold on, that one. Do not want any of this white out. I don't think I've got any more. How do I need to buy some now? I don't have any more. So I try to use as much as I can from my own materials rather than buying them. The reason why I want to keep all of my money is so that I can purchase loot blocks to try to go for top. But I don't think we're going to get anywhere. I just want to get in the top 11. Oh, that's a really interesting question. Basically, I started off on Bedrock with a Windows 10s PC, no laptop, and then we didn't know anything about Java Edition or anything like that. Then my son started to watch and my daughter watch more YouTube programs, and discovered that there was this other game mode in Java Edition, and he really wanted it because it meant you could have all of these mods and all of these shaders and all this other stuff which he was enamored by. And so we then got PCs, and I thought I would probably use it as well, because there's a couple of things in the Java that I liked, and I tried it and I absolutely hated it. I just could not get on with how it worked at all. And then there's certain things like the maps, they all work different in Java to Bedrock, and I just got so used to working in Bedrock Edition that I just couldn't cope with working in Java, so I just stuck with it. And then so when I decided I was going to try and do YouTube videos, I realized that actually there's so many people that do Java already. I'd rather be a champion for Bedrock Edition. Fisher, why are you shouting? Yeah, you take care. Thanks, Pat. No shouting. Right. So that part we can vulcanize, I think, maybe. And then I think that's all of that. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Have you seen inside? So the whole thing is going to, let me just try and fly upwards. This is going to be a fishing island. I do it all basic to start off with, and then if we'll have time, we'll try to decorate it. This is my tree of tower of trees, and we're going to put, once I've got the water in, we're going to put mangrove trees all the way around. We needed to get the last part of this bit done before we could put the water in, so we're going to put it in up to that barrier and bring this one out. We're going to have giant cactus over there, This is my now once again broken super basic generator that I can't actually use, which is very annoying. And then this is the volcanic section. So we're going to, where we've got this part here, we're going to put that all over this glass. Thank you. I prefer my 13,000 day hardcore world, no, not hardcore world, survival world. I put a lot of time and attention to detail and everything, but unfortunately you only get 12 weeks ish to do it on here. So we're going to do what I've done there on all of this red glass, and then we've got this walkway underneath, you can see here, so that I can fix up the spawners, and then you'll have it all above your head. So it goes like this as you're going along. And then we're going to do the walls so they're a little bit more like this. So I've just put a little bit in just so I can sort of get an idea. But it's just about the time factor. And I'm trying to do it as basic as possible, which is really annoying me because I don't want to do it basic. But I have to. I have to try to push myself a bit. So this section here is the cold section where the sea is coming in because of this giant hole, and it just happens to have rabbits, spiders, squid and slime in, which kind of makes sense. Being in this cold, dank, dark section, we want to fill those in like that. So let's add the moss block. That's what we want. Head to the shop. The land squid. No, it's not a land squid. Look, it's in the water. That's what this section is for. Look, he's in the water. Finally, after tweaking everything, because he kept sitting in the dry areas. Shop. That's okay. What do you mean it is now? Better not be. It wasn't a land squid a second ago. Have you just pushed him? Right, we just want one of those. He's not a land squid. Look, he's fine. He's swimming. And yeah, a lot of people don't do anything, and I always use the wool to build out from to start off with. I use the wool for everything because it's free. But it was one. Did you tweak it? Were you mean and horrible to the squid? Do I have to call the squid version of the RSPCA? That's why my volcano is built in grey wool. That's why, because when I first did it, okay. I thought you were poking and pushing him, being mean. Yeah, so the squid ink is free, and the bones are free, and the wool is free. So that's why we build it in grey wool. For that reason. If I don't have to spend it, I'm not. Because we need to save up so much money. Right, we have one lovely moss block. Yeah, it works, exactly. Right, aha. Right, so let me take this block back. Thank you. Oh, we can have a little tree here. Tree, thank you. So we've got to keep... We can keep this one? Yeah. So I really like using the moss blocks. No, you've got stuff on top, haven't you? That's why. Behave. It really helps when you're trying to do something fast as well. So a lot of this will be underwater soon. That's why I use this stone, because I can then just switch up a bit. Hello, can you grow? Look, you're a tree. Grow. I'll move you then, but you are growing. I demand you grow. Thanks. That was not so hard, was it? Oh, it does the tough blocks too. I forgot. Oh, that's handy. We'll add a bit more of that there. Get a bit trigger happy with the moss making, but that's okay. We don't mind. Can we take some of that off? Spread it a bit more. My allergies are going to kick off again. Please don't keep kicking off, allergies. Oh, okay, I'm in the tree. The tree, at least the tree grew. I got my wish, I suppose. So who's seen the Minecraft movie? No, that's called moss. We just want bones. Hang on, it's... Oh, these things are in the way. Chicken jockey. I need to see it again. I've only watched... I watched it at the cinema, but I didn't get to see all of it. Because I was busy trying to sort everybody out. And then we were going to watch it at home. And I paid for us to watch. But then we haven't really been able to watch it. So that's annoying. Just wondering if that tree would fit there. It's not going to, is it? I think I'm going to have to get the moss block out again. Oh, let's go this side first. Oh, can I put a tree there? Please grow. I'm not going to grow. You're going to be in the wrong place. Oh, that's quite cool. That's it. We're getting it. Oh, I have that one right up there. We need to have another tree. No, no, don't break. Come back. I wanted you. I love that you can create all of this from just one moss block. Right, let's have... Oh, I've still got that bit down there. So we can put some other textures in here. The main thing is just to get this section done so it can be flooded. Why don't you want to grow? None of my trees like me. I'm quite likable at times. As long as you're nice. Oh, hang on a minute. You're Cjsgoose in the game. You got your Minecraft account stolen. Oh no, that must be... How? That must be bad. It's very sad. I'll try to remember. I'm quite useless at remembering everything. Unfortunately, my ME really affects my cognition. And, well, that's a good tree. So some of these are going to be underwater. Oh, was it good? Not somewhere I've been. I probably won't likely go. Oh no, a Minecon came. So you've actually been to one of the Minecon. They don't do it like that now, do they? Sorry, that took a moment for my brain to trigger. I was thinking of that new family adventure thingy that they're doing. I think that's it for those. Oh no, we've got this section. Wow. So have you liked Minecraft for a long time then? Or did you go for him? Let's get rid of that lot. Alright, so that looks a lot better. It's not going to look like that in a minute because it will be flooded. I feel like we need one of these trees to be growing up here. Let's let's use some of this. And then I just got to get it away from this side of the thingy. Oh, that's nice. I see, again, I don't really know who all the different people are. Hold on a minute. I do know what I'm doing. Kind of, in a non-kind of way. Why don't I bone meal that one? Then that will make... Oh! And then it put me a tree right on the top where I wanted one. Okay, I'll put that there then. No, because there's a mat there. Hold on. Oh yeah, I like that tree. I like doing things like that. So if we grab ourselves some mossy cobblestone, and we can add in a little bit more texture bits. Just gotta be careful because I just don't have the time to do what I would like. This is very rough and ready for me, but we have to. Into a few of these. No, not like that. And then that's going to be annoying. I've got to try and put all water over this soon. It's going to take me forever. I bet he was happy at the time, wasn't he? My boy would have loved it. Well, he would have done, and he wouldn't. He gets really shy. We go to the anime convention in London quite often. Anime and gaming. Oh yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so I'll stream at all different times. So you should hopefully be able to catch me again. So don't worry. Like this morning, it's 7:06 here this morning. I think I started about 5:30. Thanks for tuning in though, and I hope to see you again soon. Oh, I just kind of bashed that rock. Yeah, take care, thanks. We're out. Find some more. So this is why I need my money, because I have to buy so many different materials, but at the same time we also want to try and save up for the thingy, the value blocks. This bit. Kind of give it that feeling that it was once attached to the ground, but it's possibly broken now. And it's still just kind of hanging on in there. I'll take that moss block back, thanks. Don't want to accidentally lose them. Although it's not too bad, I can just buy one every now and then. It's not like having to use emeralds in the game. there's probably other blocks that we can use, but I'm just going to do these for now. Well, I know that there's other blocks I can use, but like I said, it's just trying to get that balance of just getting something on. So that we have something to show for our work. Oh, that's looking a lot better. Except for this line at the front. That's not very good. Let's do it like that. Yeah, that's better. So we can always tweak it with more. So we're just trying to do it with the basics. Oh, I like that piece of lava that you can see coming in through the back. And I think this section here will have lava coming through. I'll tell you what we could do. Let's use some of the magma blocks here. So it looks like it's sort of setting. Oh, I don't have any space. How do I not have space? I know, you can't. Can I have that? Throw those away for a minute and go back in. Oh gosh, oh, that's my timer to tell me I'm going to have to come off soon. I'm going to get carried away. Right, no, 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 that's not lava blocks. Magma blocks, we want these. Oh, there's a whole bunch of white wool there. Oh no, not a family drama. Uh-oh. As in, you know, disastrous family kind of stuff, or as in on the television a family drama? Remember not to share any personal information. Ah, yeah. Try not to share anything. You can say, you know, a couple of little bits if you want to, but just don't share anything that would possibly harm anyone. You know what I mean? Not harm somebody, but distress somebody maybe. So if I put a couple of extra blocks around like that, then we can, might need some more of these. And hopefully, yeah, that will look like we've got a section that's been coming out of the wall that started to harden up. Okay, we'll leave it there then. And then we'll probably have some lava coming down somewhere to go with it. That's very straight how that ends, without any other textures. Whoop. So is that, that's annoying. Okay. So my next challenge is going to be to fill this up with water. Let's add a little bit of texture here because that is very rigid. So I will have to fill this up with water. I will try and do that off the stream. That's going to take quite some time, and obviously a lot of this grass and stuff will go because it will be underwater. But that's the outside part of the volcano there. I'm quite pleased with that. So then we'll need to tweak all of this on the inside. Oh yeah, we've got that. This will be where that white wool is coming in, which I don't like. And then Yeah, we could just moss this up again. Pretty much like we're doing here. Like we did outside. Well, that spread there, yes. Oh, that's good. We've got a little tree. A lot of that won't have anything growing on it. And let's take that off. That is really annoying, that giant box. So actually this box, we can probably get rid of that one completely because we just need to have somewhere for it to sit on. We'll just have to have the spawner exposed, if that's okay. Oh, I fell. So all of that lot can come out. Yep, that's the spawner. I found it. Please break. Thank you. And then there's this one. Break. Panda's here. Hi, Panda. I haven't got long. I'm going to have to toddle off, but thank you for popping in. How are you today? Let's find... Have we got another block that we can use? Oh, we could get some spore blossoms. Oh. Oh, we can add some leaves in as well. That would be good. Is it alright to talk about on here? Do you want to send me a message? Let's just go with the mossy cobblestone. Buy an inventory full. Do a 10. Okay. So, is it just to see if you need some support? Or, because, I mean, that would be a good thing. But it depends on how it's being done, I suppose. And how you feel about it. Let's put that right down to the ground. I might put this one as soil. Let's do some soil because what time is it? I'm just trying to think. I'm going to have to go soon. But if you need help, Panda, you know, you've needed mental health support for a long time, and hopefully that will mean that someone's actually going to help you. Why have they just filled back in? I broke them and I watched them roll away. No, it is off Epidemic Sound. All my music is from there because I paid for a subscription for them, which allows me to play them. Please let me place blocks. Not like that. Alright, that should be enough. Well, I think you're of a certain age where you're allowed to be secretive about some of your stuff. I have to get my children to sign paperwork to say that I'm allowed to talk. I'm allowed to know what is going on with their doctors. I would say that that would fall for you as well, maybe. Can only if you don't want them to know, I don't think that they can find out, Panda. But then maybe if they did know, they might be able to help you better. I'm not saying that you should be secretive. What I'm saying is, you know, you've got to try to make that decision, which is really hard. Thinking of adding a little bit more of the soul soil in there. Whoop, the soul soil and the soul sand in this sort of section. We're out again. Let's add a bit more of this then. Did I just place that down there? Right, we shall leave that there. Alright, we've worked really hard this morning. We're getting this section done. It's not going to be as... I don't know if it's going to be alright or not. Can you move, please, Goose? So this is the colder section where the water is coming in from the ocean. And it's going to be a bit more sort of grassy. Actually, do we have some grass? I think we might have somewhere. Rabbits is what I was thinking of. No. I do have some. I thought I did have a little. Hold on, let's leave some of those in there. We've got some slime blocks here, we could use those. Is that my lucky block ready? It is, and I haven't even noticed. Anything good in there today? Not by the looks of that. Oh, everything would be in my overflow. I broke my thingy again. It's not just broken, I've got bits everywhere. I had lava in the whole thing. I don't even know how I managed to break it. How I get to be so useless with it. Oh, they can go together. That would help. So let's just remove these. So I was thinking that this section, why are you over here, bunnies? Why are the bunnies over here? Don't know why I'm doing 32. It's clearly not 32. The bunnies are meant to be here. Right here. Oh, I know why. Because I pushed them off, didn't I, with the water. I wonder if we could push them back to the right area. Oh, I've got fast pace on now. No, not in the corner, bunny. My water back. And this is kind of where I want you. There. Right, we've got you back on the grass. That was a bit too long, I think, just there. Where did my thingy come from? Right, I'll put that there. Right, and then we can put this over here. Okay. I think we'll take that one out. I just wonder if it's going to be a little bit too annoying with the long grass. So if we put the grass more in the corner, and I want to put lava in that section there. Where is the slime? We want some of these slime blocks. So if we do something like that, maybe. Why is that not broken again? I'm breaking you. Break. Thank you. Like this. And you break the one that I want. Thank you. No. It's like it does it on purpose. Oh, that's the one you want, is it, Goose? Well, you can't have that. No. Hold on, if we put the moss block in. Oh no, you're slabs, aren't you? I need that back. No, you're slabs. You can be a stone. No, you're a slab now. I want it to be a stone. Do I not have any? Let's do that one then. Going to grow. Oh, your grass. We want this to be moss. So if I put that down and then that, then I can get that back. We could place that. That'll be in my face. Definitely not that one. Don't want the really tall ones in people's faces. those out. And then we can put that in there. You're back. Oh no, your phone died. That must be annoying. I'm going to have to go in just a minute. That is annoying because I'm having fun, but I've got teachers here, so I think one of my monsters is up. I think it might be Mook. It'll be a surprise if it's Miku, but she does do that from time to time and really does surprise me. And so then we can pop in. Oh, there's just so much text everywhere. I was thinking of a little bit of this in some places, like it's generated because of the cold and the heat together, maybe. Oh, hang on, I'll carry that over. Quite like that effect. Not quite like that, Goose. Okay. What was this side like? Yeah, we'll cover that in as well. Might have to lower these squid down. I might have to stop that cough one. I think that is an option. Okay, so right, and then we can add some berries and some different things to this bit. I think that will be okay. It's not, obviously it's not how I would want to do it brilliantly, but it's better than not having anything. That needs to come out. That was part of this setup. And I think maybe we should kind of arch this bit, possibly. And then we just need to add some more texture into this section. Can't spell, I can't fly, I mean. And I'll try and get this water placed in here. That's going to take me forever. So I won't do that. I'll try to just do some of that off the stream. Right, I think that is about it. Hold on, let me put that there. And can we get a little flower? You're just going to give me grass? I want one flower, please. Yay! Okay. Oh yeah, that's better. Just something random. One little happy, cheery flower in the middle of nowhere. Right. So, I'm really chuffed with what we managed to do. Do feel like we're making some progress. We want to get the water done. And the last part of this done. We could moss some of this again, actually. 8 stacks of sand and you're feeling sore. Yeah, it doesn't take long, does it, to ache. But you've got your crop hoppers. So I suppose that will grow there. That was funny that you got another one. Not funny for you, but funny for me. But you'll have a spare now in case you want to do something else, or you could sell it and try to get some of your money back. You thought of that? Can we put a tree? Yes, we can put a tree. Can I put another tree? Aha. And maybe we could put another tree. You're not going to grow there. I don't have any bones left. Let's grab another bone. And then I'm going to have to go, and I don't want to because I'm having fun. Oh, we could take some of those. I don't know if these are placeable on other things. I think they might be. I'll have a look at those. See, let's just... No, wrong box. Let's take a couple of those. I don't think I want those. No. Let's try those. A couple of those. I do want some dripstone. I've got the berries. What was the other thing I came for? I actually came for bones. That's what I came for. I'll just leave that behind. So we can put some of these in. Sometimes I purposefully put them in little tiny areas. No, I've already got one in there. So that they don't, so that it won't grow too long. Now, can we put this anywhere? Oh, we can. Want the odd bit, like it's, you know, this different type of plant that's growing because of the volcano. Same as these, look. They look really good with the red and the green. That's because they're complementary colours. And just got those little pops of red coming through. Put one of them on there. Okay. Oh, I'm getting a lot happier with this now. Not quite there, but we are almost there. That could do with, maybe we just put a few berries in here to brighten it up a bit and not too overwhelmed. Just got to fill this section in, and I want some lava. Oh, I have got a little bit of space. Might just be able to get away with one. I'll just buy two. Try to get away with one here. If I put it on there, then that should fill in this. Yeah, but how much? It's 1,500. It's not. Yeah, I want the servant key that's in there, but I can't afford that. That's what I'm after, is a servant key. I don't have any. Right. I hope you like what I've been up to today. I'm really chuffed with what I've done. Got a long way to go. Still got all of that section to do. Still got to do some bits on there. But you can get to these ones. You can get to the spiders. Squiddlies around the corner. And where are these? These are nowhere to be seen. They're not popped out. Oh, they're the slime, aren't they? Have I actually lost any? Or are they just not spawned? Might not have spawned. So I have to keep an eye on that. And take all of those out, thanks. Did I grow the tree that I wanted? No. That's why I went to get the bones, to try and make this tree grow. There, right. So I'm going to have to do something to show where each one is. So maybe I'll put them on the walls, on the little heads on the walls, so you can see them. Maybe we'll have to put some signs down as well, like mob spawners this way, that kind of thing. Okay. Right, I think I'm going to leave it there because I've got to get on, make sure that my boy's ready for his lesson. And oh, I did want to do this. I am just going to do this because I forgot that this bit was to be done. And I don't want to forget. Hey, we got another tree. I like the idea of having a little bit of tree life in here, in the middle of a volcano, where you wouldn't really expect it. I've got any more stone? No. Yeah, that really contrasts then as you come up, where you've got this green area in the background. And then you've got all of this lava going to be at the top here. It's going to look quite good. I am hopping off now, yeah. I'll probably be back later, but I have got to go, unfortunately. Anyway, I've had loads of fun. Really enjoying it. It's been really nice to get back to doing some building after doing all of these dungeon runs and different bits that I don't normally do. So thanks ever so much, and I will see you all later. Take care. Bye bye.